Hello, everybody. Strixhaven is back, and so am I. I took a magic hiatus during Ninja Turtles because, honestly, not a fan of Universes Beyond. I've been playing Magic since I don't know, like 1997, and I'm a diehard fan of the Magic flavor, the Magic worlds. Um, I'm not really a fan of sort of this encroachment of outside IP into Magic, so I decided not to engage at all with Turtles, but Strixhaven is back, and I'm excited to play it. I've been checking the set out. It looks very, very powerful. Like they just every card across all the rarities is just very, very pushed. Like on average, much stronger than your typical limited format. So it'd be interesting to see what that does to limited. Um, Maybe a more cube-like gameplay, but yeah, let's find out. Excited to play this. All right, here we go. We got Quandrix, the Proof. 6 mana for 6/6 Flying Trample, Cascade. I mean, that's all you need right there. But also, instant and sorcery spells you cast from your hand have Cascade. So this seems incredibly good. I mean, 6 mana for 6/6 Flying Trample, Cascade already alone. That's nuts. But giving your other spells Cascade is also just the cherry on top. So definitely gonna take Quandrix. Other good cards in this pack. I think Leech Collector is pretty solid. Basically becomes prepared whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, and its prepare spell is bloodletting. Your opponent loses 2 life, so basically in a long game, every time you gain life, you can make them lose 2 life. This card's really good. 2 mana 2/2 ETBs, gets a basic land from your deck into your hand. It's like Civic Wayfinder, but in this modern day of limited, it's no longer a 3 mana spell, it's a 2 mana spell. I think this card's not bad either. 1/3 reach for 2 that pings them when you cast spells. When you cast big spells, it lightning bolts them. It's also Wander Off, which is solid, but yeah, definitely going to slam Quandrix here. So Disdainful Stroke, which I think is solid. Snarl Song. Create 2/0/0 green and blue fractal tokens and put counters on them and gain X life or X number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. So if you only cast 2 colors of mana, you get 2 2/2s and gain 2 life, but 3 colors, which is pretty reasonable. You get 2 3/3s, gain 3 life. Pretty good with Quandrix as well. There's also Quandrix Charm, which is a quench that destroys an enchantment or can pump something to a 5/5. It's pretty good too. And also Studious First Year, which is a ramp, like a rampant growth type creature. So this is pretty good. I don't know. I feel like Snarl Song is definitely great in Converge, which I don't know if I am yet. I kind of want to try the Quandrix Charm. It's comparable to Disdainful Stroke. Stroke could be better, but this is a bit more versatile, so I'm going to try it out, see how good it is. All right, so we got a quick study, which is always good. Drawing some cards. Okay, 42 trample and attacks gain 2 life. I mean, this card's quite good, but it's a Silver Quill card. Turn the Favors, okay. Abstract Paint Mage is okay, but not really with what I have so far. I think I'm just going to take the quick study. It's not really a great Quandrix card per se, but I mean, Instant Speed Divination is still pretty good. All right, and this card's best in Witherbloom. You've gained life. Yeah, I'm just going to take the quick study, I think. I'm not happy about that 3rd pick, but not like a super strong pack in general, I would say. Also, like these cards are common. Like Divination's an instant now. We got a double Raise It for 3 mana, which also gains 2 life. It's like they're all just tweaked above where they would normally be. It's power creep for you. Okay, Garrison Excavator is pretty good. Basically, whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you get a 2/2 Spirit. 3 mana 4/3. Okay. Flying Vigilance. Not a lot of good cards in Quandrix colors, I gotta say. I could just take Wander Off. I could splash that. It's a spell for Quandrix. I think Snooping Page is very good. Feels like Silverquill or Lorehold might be open. I think I'm just going to take the Wander Off because it is a very splashable card. I could still move into like a Converge deck, and Wander Off will be good in that. All right, well, Sky Coach is a nice one. So is Zamon's Experiment. look at the top 5, I can get 2 creatures and or lands. If they're lands, I put them into play tapped. If they're creatures, I put them in my hand. So that ramps me or finds Quandrix. It's solid. This card's also just a 3/2 flying vehicle, which also is a Civic Wayfinder, which is for a basic land, puts it in my hand. It could be good if I'm converging with Wander Off, although Zamone's Experiment also is good. I'm converging, and I guess technically it combos with Quandrix. I think that's pretty close, honestly. I think I'm just going to take the Sky Coach, but I'm really not sure about that. I think Experiment would be really good in this deck, but Sky Coach seems like you can't go wrong with that. Wow, Stock Up? Alright, Stock Up's great. Homesickness I think is also very good. Draw 2 cards, tap 2 creatures, put a stun counter on each of them for 6 mana. Definitely better than Prismari, but I think we're just going to take the Stock Up here. That's just an amazing draw spell. Another late Snarl Song. I mean, yeah, Snarl Song's good, but Stock Up is ridiculous. I think we're just going to take that. There's a Terramorphic Expanse if I want to splash. There's also a Sundering Archaic. If I cast this for Converge 3, then I get to exile a 3-drop. I think it's a pretty solid card. Also this thing, which is fine. I think I'm going to take the Archaic. I think, yeah, we got the Sky Coach. We could easily splash. This card triggers if I gain life. I mean, there's the Converge Mind Twist. Yeah, that card could be good. I'm already kind of leaning towards splashing black. You just make them discard 3 to 4 cards. Alright. Sure. We'll take Arcane Omens. Alright, another Wander Off. And a bunch of junk. Yep, just take the Wander Off. Another removal spell. Alright, wield a Snarl Song. I'll take that. That's also a good cascade one with Quandrix. So I'm looking to be Sultai right now, minimum, but I am kind of leaning into Converge, so I want to get more color. So 2 3/3s or 2 4/4s, that's still, I think, a pretty good card. Alright, now I'm going to take Forum of Amity, just to get a land that can produce white mana, which is good for my Converge cards. Alright, none of these are really good. I'll take a Render Speechless, but probably not playing it. Ooh, I get a blue-green duel? That's great. Page would probably be decent in this deck, but we're just going to take the land for sure. Alright, it's kind of leaning into Converge here. Sky Coach versus Zamone's Experiment is a really tough one. I could see Zamone's Experiment being better in this kind of deck, but I think the Sky Coach is good too. Ah, well. Alright, Together as One. This is definitely one of the big payoffs for being Converge. 6 mana sorcery. Target player draws X cards, does X damage to any target, and I gain X life for X number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. So, card is absurd. Really, really good. I kind of wish this card were mythic, just because it being rare and colorless means it's going to show up in most decks. Like, even in a 2-color deck, you would definitely want to splash a 3rd color just to draw 3, do 3, gain 3. That's 6 mana, that's still good. So, yeah, I think this card is going to be bane of the format. I mean, there are a lot of insane cards in the format, but yeah, this card is very good. Definitely going to take it here. Maybe wheel, I don't know, like, probably not wheeling Terrafractal or Homesickness. Those are the cards I want the most. Yeah, Together as One looks great. So this is a 2-drop first strike. Becomes prepared if they have more cards in their hand than me on the end step. And its repaired spell is Secret Rendezvous. We both draw 3 cards. That doesn't seem that good to me. This isn't really a great pack for me. I mean, there's Rancorous Archaic, which is just sort of like a huge creature in the Converge decks. Old Growth Educators, not bad. Basically a 4/4 Vigilance Reach. This card probably might just be better. If I gain life, it's a 6/6, but I don't have a lot of ways to gain life. Fractalize is okay, but not looking great in this deck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really love these cards. I could take Send in the Pest. Sure. I just had to take the cheaper spell. I mean, it's okay. It's not amazing. I mean, this card is quite good. This card is very good. 3/3/1 that makes a 1/1 pest, and on my end step, if a creature died under my control, I draw a card. It's good if the mana can support it, which I think it will be able to. It's probably going to be like green, green, black. It's also Noxious Newt would be a good one. Titan's Grave I would like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Scholar here. All right, don't really love these cards. Wild Hypothesis just creates a big fractal and surveils too. It's not bad, not great either. Molten Note, it's going to be the hardest to cast. This is best if in Witherbloom, because I need to gain life to make it good. I could take Roam Behind as just interaction. I could take Pull from the Grave. I only have 3 creatures though. Or I could take Page, although it's not really a great kind of ramp. But I don't know. I think I like it the best of the cards here. I think I'm most likely to play it just to have a 2-drop which ramps me. Alright, Grapple with Death's a good one. It's cheap removal. It's right colors. Infirmary Healer, huh? Cast Stream of Life. I'd rather have the removal. It's also a blue-red duel, which I wouldn't mind, but I think we're just going to take Grapple. Yeah. Easy grapple here. Ooh. This 3/4. Need to exile a creature from my graveyard to prepare it. But then it creates a pest. What is this? Growth Curve. That doesn't seem very good. Also another Quick Study. I mean, I need a lot of creatures to make this really good. And right now I only have 4. It's not looking great, honestly. I might just take a second Quick Study. I don't think this is the deck for Lewin. Yeah, I'm just going to take a second Quick Study. X number of cards you've drawn this turn. So if I Quick Study on my turn and then cast this, it beats like a 1-mana 3/3. It's kind of interesting. What else am I taking here? Could take the Banemaker just as a defender. Death Touch. Fractal Anomaly is super interesting. I actually kind of want to see how good this card is. Four damage to a creature with flying, huh? I could just take a bounce spell. Doesn't seem great though. I'll take a Glorious Decay for the sideboard. There's gonna be matches where that's good. I'm not sure where it went. Where's the Glorious Decay? I got a Rebel Rouser? Alright. I didn't get the card I wanted. I could take a Banemaker now. I think I like it over these cards. Yeah, I think I like the Banemaker. Oh, I see. The auto select isn't... Oh. I see. That's why auto select wasn't working. The server's going down. That's day 1 for you. Alright, we're back. We lost connection there. Or rather, the drafts booted us out, so... What do we get? Rebel Rouser. I didn't get any of the cards I really wanted. But alright, this is day 1. The set just came out, so the servers are clearly struggling. So sack a permanent, draw 2 cards, gain 5 life, destroy a creature with mana value, or non-land permanent mana value 2 or less. That's not bad. Zafai, huh? Zafai is strong. There's also Erode, which is a nice cheap removal spell. Yeah, or Riddlebloom Charm. I could sack a permanent to draw 2 cards. It's not bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Erode. Just it's Path to Exile, basically. Tragedy Feaster, so 7/6 Trample War, but at the beginning of your end step, sack a permanent unless you gain life. So it is massive, but you do need to gain life consistently to make it great. There's also Fractal Tender. If I put a counter on this creature, then I get a 3/3. So I have to put counters on... Oh, it's got Increment, though. Yeah, I mean, that is good. Tragedy Feaster also solid. I mean, I could cut the blue and just go like. Honestly, that's not unreasonable. My blue isn't that good. Cut the quick stock up's pretty good, but I could just splash Quandrix. All right, let's take the Tragedy Feaster. Ooh, I like End of the Hunt. That's a good one. It's an edict that exiles their biggest creature. Section Practice is like a Skullduggery that drains them. All right, I think I'm going to take the Edict. That seems pretty solid here. Ooh, another Sky Coach. That looks really good in my deck. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another Sky Coach. This is looking like a deck that wants to splash multiple colors. So this gains life. Cuboid Colony is a solid one. Osteomancer's okay too. Enters Prepared, basically a raised dead. But I don't have a ton of creatures. Yeah, I have barely any creatures. I think I'm with the Cuboid Colony. It's a 2-drop that grows basically whenever you're going to play a spell. It seems good. And we're looking to go full Teamer colors. Wow, just so many Sky Coaches. I mean, I don't have a lot of creatures to crew them with. Although, I think I like it more than the Virtuoso. I don't love these other cards. Cost of Brilliance. I already have 2 Quick Studies. I'll take another Sky Coach. Doesn't seem good. I could take Fields of Strife just for the Converge stuff. Procrastinate. I could take Lumerit's Favor. I mean, it is a good pump spell, but you need to gain life for it to be good. I think I'm just going to take the Field of Strife. I do have a couple Converge cards, which will benefit from that. Diary of Dreams seems decent in our deck. Plus another Page. Pull from the Grave, gains life. But again, I don't have that many creatures. This looks like a Diary of Dreams deck. Divergent Equation also seems really good. Yeah, actually, getting back together as one seems really strong. I'm going to take Divergent Equation. All right. I think I'll just take the creature. It's a good blocker. I think with the double Quick Study, I don't think I need the other Sign in Blood type card. All right, Terra Fractal. I like that one. That's good here. So gains life. All right, not playing any of these. Let's take the Inkling from somebody. Yeah, I'm not splashing for Muse's Encouragement. I think I wanted a couple more ways to gain life. All right, well that's a creature which gains life, I suppose. Yeah, this deck looks a little suspect. Missing several picks in the middle of the draft didn't help me, that's for sure. It kind of is like straddling the line between Witherbloom and Converge. 47 cards right now, so let's see what is on the chopping block. Definitely Muse's Encouragement. This thing. Tragedy Feaster. If I don't get enough life gain, I could cut that. I could cut a Quick Study. I already have stock up. Could cut Page. I think I do want the Terrafractal. I could cut Quandrix Charm. Mindful Biomancer. Follow the Lumerets. Probably getting cut. Send in the Pest. I mean, that does gain life. Banishing Betrayal. Yeah, let's cut Banishing Betrayal. Fractal Anomaly could easily get cut. So could Erode. And so could Page. Alright. Yeah, I think all this right here is like my main. So definitely like base Sultai. I need to cut 6 cards. I currently have 9 creatures. How many ways do I have to gain life for the Tragedy Feaster? I have Send in the Pest, Grapple with Death, Essence Innate Scholar creates a Pest, Terrafractal, Snarl Song gains life, together as 1 gains life. 6 ways right there. The Biomancer would be 7. Let's cut the Follow the Lumerets. Let's cut the Muse's Encouragement. And let's see, I currently have an even split of all colors. Quandrix's Charm, it's not the kind of card you really want to splash, I would say. I think with the 3 Sky Coaches, I don't want to cut too many more creatures. Because I need something to crew them. So what if I cut Quandrix's Charm? Page is, I mean, it ramps me, but it's colorless mana. Not the worst, though. I want to play Erode. So for removal, I have 2 Wander Off, Grapple with Death, End of the Hunt, Together as One, Sunring Arc. I mean, I probably do want to play a Plains just for my Converge spells. So I probably will play the Erode. I don't think I want 2 quick studies, though. I'll have to cut 2 more. I mean, the Tragedy Feaster, 7/6 Trample Ward. I mean, even if I'm just sacking permanents, beginning of your end step. So I have to sack a permanent the first turn. Still, though, that hits really hard. I think I want to try it out. I can still sack lands, I suppose. This card's not great. It's really just, I like the life gain for the Feaster, but it is really not great. Fractal Anomaly. It's going to make a 1-mana 1/1 on my turn unless I've drawn multiple cards. How can I do that? Stock Up is not card draw. Yeah, actually, I think I cut the Fractal Anomaly. I think I like 1 Stock Up. Or 1 Quick Study. I think I do. I think I'm going to play Erode. I think these are the cards I'm looking at cutting. One of those. Going down to 8 creatures. But really I have the Snarl Song, which is a creature. And these are sort of like creatures. I do think I really want a creature which can crew. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut the Page. And just go with these other guys that have power and toughness. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So definitely going to play the Plains so I can get it with the Coach. I don't know if I play the Fields of Strife, though. So let's see. Currently, mana-wise, I mean, the 3 Sky Coaches is going to help my mana base a lot. I currently have 5 green, 6 black, 5 blue. Blue is my lightest color. I do have a double black card, though. This is also kind of a double green card. A lot of my blue cards are late game, too. Maybe I cut a blue for another forest. So now I have 6 green, 6 black, 4 blue, but plus the Sky Coaches. I could also cut the... Let's cut the Field of Strife. I think it's going to just hurt me more than it helps me, if I'm being honest. So 6 black, 6 green, 5 blue, plus the 3 Sky Coaches, which kind of fixes all my mana issues. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to roll with. Definitely not amazing. We got some bad cards here. Biomancer, Graphalon. Could play another Quick Study. But yeah, I think I just want more creatures. So though, we got some powerful cards. Together as One. Quandrix, those are all very good. Although Quandrix is a little awkward with some of the Cascade, some of the Converge spells, like Quandrix and Arcane Omens, kind of a non-bow. But I think that's my only bad hit. Oh, this is also another bad hit with Cascade, because it will die. I have 2 bad hits. This is also a bad hit. I have 3 bad hits with Cascade. Still though, I gotta play those cards. Alright, let's try this out. Play first. Yeah, that's a mulligan. Alright, this one's a keep though. Put back a swamp because I need a blue and a green for the Terrafractal. Ooh, turn 2 cuboid colony? This thing has flash. Alright, nice. So I can play this and then stock up or quick study. Ooh, I don't like that. I think I'm actually going to pitch the Terrafractal. I like all these other cards more. Alright, I'm going to try and get him with the... When they attack into it, I'm going to quick study and pump my thing. Try and eat their pest. Although it's pretty conspicuous I don't attack, so they may not attack into it. See if they do. I mean, oh, they did. Okay. +1/+0 indestructible. Alright, so I'm gonna lose my colony. That's annoying. Alright, so I could wander off on the poet. Or I could stock up. I don't really care about these cards very much. I think I should just stock up. I could find a tapped land here. Alright, Snarl Song seems good. And I could get the Sky Coach so I could get my planes, which unlocks Erode in my hand. They'll do that. It also makes the Snarl Song better. So next turn I could like Sky Coach, planes, Erode something. I don't really want to Erode at this point though. I want to Erode these creatures. They're all pretty bad. Just take some damage. Alright, let's just Sky Coach. Get a planes. Pass. I'll take 5 here. If they play a big creature, I'll erode that on end step, and then I'll make 2 4/4s. Gain 4 life. Alright, I don't care about that. That's fine. Whenever you cast an instant source spell that targets a creature, put a ++1 counter on it. Okay. Anything else? The last card's like a pump spell, and I'll kill something. I mean, I don't really care about these. I'll just take 5. I'm gonna gain 4 life back here. Sure. Alright, 2 4/4s. Should... Alright, they can't get any creatures back. Well, they might... If they suicide something... I mean, they can do that. I'm fine with this. Ooh, that's a good one. I could exile the 4/2. That doesn't seem bad to me. Or they can raise dead something. Alright. I play the land. I've already played my card draw spells. I guess I do want to play it because if I draw another land, I can hold up all of these. If I attack, They have a good double block. I'm not in a hurry. I'd rather attack next turn so a creature dies and I can draw a card. Alright, that one I'll probably... oh, it's destroy. It's not exile. So they will get 2 pests. I'm still okay making this trade, I think. Let's attack with 1. Trade off. I guess I could wander off the sloth. Oh, he just takes it? Okay. Creature died under my control. Alright. I guess there's no way to hold up Surveil and cast this and hold up Wander Off. I'd rather hold up Wander Off. I think I do want to wander off the 4/4. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to exile it. And I'm going to attack with the Archaic. Offer that as a trade for one of these. I'm going to attack with the Pest too. I'll attack with, we think. Yeah, just the Archaic. I do have Divergent Equations, so I don't want to shuffle a bunch of good spells back. He's just taking it. Oh, he's trading. Okay. So I'm going to get to draw a card. Yep. Okay, that's pretty bad. We got good draws. I'm going to do this on my upkeep too. That's also not what I want. Okay. So all right, I think what we're going to do is attack with both of these. They have a decent double block. I could even erode, but I don't think I even care. I think I'm going to save the erode and just play the Graphalon. So trade this for their healer. Oh, they're just chump blocking. Okay. I could Arcane Omens to grow this thing. It's kind of funny. Yeah, let's attack with all. If they want to eat this thing, then they're not getting a good double block in. The double block, I can erode. I'm just taking it all. Oh no. Okay. So I'm going to draw a card. It's just Biomancer. Draw a card. Land. Sure. Wander off, yep. I'll top that. Alright, so I might have lethal here, depending how they block. Let's get in with everybody, actually. Actually, no, they put the 1/1 on that. It's not a good attack. Just these. Can wander off if they have like a good double block. Actually, I should have just wandered off the 4/2, because then they would have had to chump block all of my creatures to not die. That said, this is still fine. I don't even need to use the wander off. Sure. So you lose everything. Now I'm going to draw a card. I have to show him the second wander off. Okay. So playing against Witherbloom. Somewhat aggressive Witherbloom. +1/+0 and indestructible. Okay. I don't really have much of a sideboard. I could bring in Page, I guess. Don't see any enchantments I need to blow up. Yeah, I think I like this as it is. We're gonna run it back. Yep, this hand's fine. Turn 4, I can erode something after I get the planes off the Sky Coach. And this is late game, so it's a slow hand, but can't mulligan this one. Alright, I could play this on turn 3 as well. It's probably better. So that turn 4 I can play this. Oh, this is actually interesting. I think I get rid of the island. I already have blue mana. Yeah. So turn 3, play this. Turn 4, Sky Coach, get a plains. Potentially erode something. Can erode my own creatures too. I mean, erode my own pest. Get a land, draw a card. I could do that. Ramp up to the Archaic. Okay. Similar draw as last game. Attack with both. So I know he's got the indestructible trick. I'll offer this trade. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh, I don't have anything else. I could quick study. I think I'd rather ensure I hit my land drop. Because if I quick study and miss a land, it's kind of bad. But this ensures I get it. I'll just attack here. I'll trade 3 for 2. I'm not blocking with the Scholar. I could block with the Sky Coach, I suppose, but they're missing land drops. I don't really want to erode their creature, because they're missing land drops. I'm just going to try and get to Snarl Song as fast as possible. Destroy. Alright. Fine with that. That wasn't doing much. Okay. Tragedy Feaster. That's pretty awkward. Alright, we're just going to quick study here. Hold up a road. Hope I hit a land. Oh, we didn't hit a land. That's awkward. Could have rode my own creature. I mean, yeah. I just want to hit 6 lands. If I do that, I can bury him very quickly here. Is it insane to erode my own creature here? Because I hit 6 next turn, I can Snarl Song, make 2 4/4s. What is this? As long as you gain life, it's a 4/3. I'm just gonna... Maybe this is insane, but honestly, I'm going to 2-for-1 myself to ramp here. I think my hand is so good that if I just have 6 mana, I'm just going to bury them. Alright, well I didn't hit land 6, but I can stock up. And I can play a 2-drop. Alright, lands. So definitely want an island. And End of the Hunt. It's not bad. Another removal spell. Or I could just take another land. I'm honestly just going to take 2 lands, I think. So I'll trade this off for the Poet. Next turn I can Snarl Song. Make 2 4/4s. Or... Alright, well now I can't trade. Taking 7. It's alright. I can also Together as 1 at some point. Or I could Archaic next turn. That's not bad. Or... Okay. Do I want to Archaic or Snarl Song? I feel like Snarl Song seems a little better. Just gets more board presence. Two 4/4s, gain 4 life. I could Together as 1 for 4 next turn if I want, or I could play the Archaic. I can equation back the Snarl Song, erode, stock up. I definitely want to equation after I Together as 1. I could Sky Coach plus Feaster next turn. But that's a good card. When a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. And then it's got the 3-mana tap Recurring Nightmare. Sack a creature, reanimate a creature. Activate as a sorcery. That card is very, very strong. Okay. Well, I can exile it with the Archaic. I can. That's kind of good. I think I like that. Or I could Together as 1 first, which would draw 4 cards. Put me up to 9. I'd have to discard. I think I like getting the Archaic in play. Exile this thing. Exile that for sure. Right, let's get the Archaic going. Get rid of the Cauldron. I feel like they got the trick that gives indestructible. So I'm cool waiting. I don't need to attack yet. I might get an attack in next turn. They're just not doing anything. Oh, alright. Well, they definitely have the trick. So that gives indestructible. So let's go just +1/+1 indestructible, right? All right, target creature you control gets +1/+1 against indestructible till end of turn. That's it. I'm gonna. All right, let's go to blockers. I'll block. Yeah, I think I'll. Oh god, it's so buggy. I'll just block the 2/3. Yep, there it is. So he needs another one to finish it off. Sure, I'm fine with this. Yep. Second together was 1 now. Probably finish off the menace creature. Ooh, I could also get rid of his last 2 cards. Maybe a little dangerous though. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this thing. So draw, damage. I can get out Sky Coach. I think I like getting a cuboid colony going. Yeah, let's get the cuboid colony in play. Sure. So you can reanimate or raise dead that creature, that's fine. So I'm gonna Arcane Omens him next turn, I think. Alright. Arcane Omens is 5. That leaves me with 5 mana left. I could play Tragedy Feaster. Just beat down. Or I could play this for 2. Heavy Feaster isn't that good in my deck. But I guess he's got the Death Toucher. Feaster's not that great against it. I don't think I want Feaster yet. I guess I could have tucked the creature he raised dead in last turn instead of casting the colony. That was an option that I had. Can't play Arcane Omens and the Feaster. So I think what we're going to do, Arcane Omens, target you, discard your hand. So I got Zombify. Alright. Still have 5 mana. Let's just go Sky Coach. Another swamp. Play it. And yeah, attack for 3. None of these things have reach. You can Stream of Life, that's about it. Yeah, I'm not going to put any of these on the bottom. Well, alright, I'll put the Scholar on the bottom of my deck. Alright. So now I think we want to get aggressive. This could be a good turn to Divergent Equation. I can get back together as 1, Snarl Song, Erode, Quick Study, Stock Up. I could do it for 3. 7 mana, and I could play a 4-drop. Could play the Tragedy Feaster. Alright, so let's play Tragedy Feaster. I guess I'm going to do all this now, just to grow the Cuboid Colony the most. Do this for 3. So let's get Snarl Song together as 1 and stock up. Let's just attack for 5. I'm not going to attack with the 3/2 flyer. I'm just going to win this game unless something crazy happens, so let's not get too aggressive here. Alright, so let's sack Swamp. Let's sack a Forest. The next turn I can like wander off on the... Oh, he's got 2 Death Touchers now. He probably blocks with 1 though. So I could wander off the one that he blocks, get to trample in. I could together as 1 deal 4 to him. Attack with all? Yeah, I don't know about that. So block there. Block there. Okay. Let's go 7/6 here. 4/4 here. 3/3 there. I don't really understand this attack. I could probably just kill him now. So let's go wander off on your blocker. Sure. Crew. Together was 1. Your face. Grow the Cuboid Colony. Alright, that's gonna be more than enough. Alright. A bit awkward mana-wise, but I'm going to keep it. I got the Sky Coach. Play this in case I draw an island. You can turn to Cuboid Colony. No, we didn't, but removal. It's not bad. So, get an island next turn with the Sky Coach. Yeah, I could play the Biomancer, but let's just be mana efficient. Get the island. It's a good card. Taps for 1 red or 2 red to cast instants and sorceries. Alright, so that's going away. Alright. What do I want to do now? I can't play 2/2 drops just because of the mana. If I play the Cuboid Colony, I can't crew this. Maybe I play the Biomancer just so I can crew. Or I could just stock up. I do like the idea of starting to pressure them. Next turn I can Cuboid Colony plus stock up. Or I could just Cuboid Colony and just live with the fact that it's not mana efficient, but then it grows to a 3/3 next turn, which is not bad. I think I'm gonna take the more aggressive line here. Next turn I'll Cuboid Colony, stock up, and then crew. Alright. Or I could End of the Hunt. Cuboid Colony, End of the Hunt. Seems like a card I want to get rid of. They have Tome Blast. Yep. Okay. Cuboid Colony. End of the hunt. Exile their creature. Crew. I guess they can now finish off my Cuboid with the Tome Blast Flashback. It's the downside of doing this. Still seems like the best play though. Next turn we can stock up, find more gas. Playing the Sky Whale instead. No? Okay. They're maybe going for some big combo turn. Start with a stock up. Grapple with Death, that's nice. And I could get Quandrix. Grapple with Death, yeah, okay. Getting, oh, together is one, is two? I do feel like I do want to kill the Sky Whale. Maybe I just get Grapple and Together as one. Looking together for 4. I think that sounds good. Let's go. Grapple with Death. Attack for 3. Oh, you know what? I should have attacked with the Sky Coach because there's that bounce spell on an attacking creature. That didn't matter though. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, the whale seemed really dangerous. I did want to kind of get rid of it this turn. But giving up Quandrix there feels bad. Okay. Ooh, Snarl Song. That's a good one. That actually seems really good here. Let's do that. No way I can kill him, but this gets in the most damage. This gets in 7 damage. Then I can finish him off with the Together as one next turn. Alright. They had like Crackle with power. They could blow up. Oh, okay. It's a Phi. What else can they do? That's a good one, but it's not enough. Alright. That has reach, but they're just dead to Together as one. Wow. Pretty good. I mean, the Capstone is a pretty scary card in the rest of this match. Alright, they don't know about the Together as one. That's nice. I guess they were still dead on board because they only have 3 toughness for reach blocking, and this is 4/4 trample plus this other flyer, so didn't have to show them Together as one. That's nice. Alright, so looks like a solid Prismari deck. Render Speechless gets rid of the improvisation Capstone, but it's pretty hard to cast. Not in love with it. Anything that's bad? They have Tome Blast, which finishes this thing off pretty well. Arcane Omen seems good against this opponent. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna run this just because it crews the Sky Coaches, even though it gets hit by Tome Blast. I could bring in Quick Study, or I could bring in Uses Encouragement. I think I still just like the creature though. When you have 3 vehicles, you do want a sufficient amount of creatures to crew them. All right. Yeah, I mean, I get any 3rd land, and I can get a forest or an island. Okay, Diary is a good one. All right, I got the forest. That's nice. I can actually blow up the Diary with this. Destroys artifacts. 2 diaries. All right, well, I don't need to deal with it yet. But in the long game, those are going to get annoying. Oh, I drew the island. So I could just Quick Study on his turn. This also gets rid of a Diary. So Quick Study on his turn, I'll go up to 8 cards, then drop to 9. Play land 8 cards. So if I play Sky Coach next turn, I'll have to discard. Or I could just play the Sky Coach now. I think I like quick studying. I'll just do it on his turn. Okay. Diaries are doing nothing yet. They'll get annoying eventually. All right. I mean, I could grapple one of the diaries now. I'm gonna play this just so I don't have to discard. Or I could grapple this thing, but I don't really care about this. Diaries will get annoying, but right now they do nothing. No, I could just ignore the diaries. I mean, I could eventually divergent back the grapple and then deal with the diary late game when it becomes a problem. I'm just gonna get rid of the. What if they have the 4/4 though? I'll wish I didn't do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow this up. Just to not discard. I can get it back with Divergent Equation. I also have Together as one. So he plays the 4/4. So that's desperate. All right. So this turn we're gonna Sky Coach. Get another forest. Pass. Next turn I can Archaic or Together as one. I'm guessing there's just a bunch of removal rotting in their hand. Sure. Stock up. Nice. Let's just go Island. I'm gonna play 6-drop. I think we're gonna run out Archaic. And I could just get the Virtuoso. Just let them have the diaries. I'll just get the Virtuoso out of here. Don't have instant speed burn. Okay. Well, that's a good one. Every one more counters we put on it, draw a card. So that's a good Together as one target. I don't want them to start drawing cards. I'll draw 4 cards doing this. All right. Let's kill all their creatures. I drew Quandrix too. Nice. All right, discard Swamp and make a forest. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances this game. All right. Nice, and we're 1-0. Oh, we're 2-0. My bad. All right, final match here. Yeah, it's an awkward hand, but if I draw Forest or Swamp, I can play this in turn 3. Sky Coach would be a decent draw, I guess. Hoping I'm not up against like Silver Quill or one of the more aggressive decks. Seems like Silver Quill and Witherbloom are can beat down. I guess Prismari can beat down as well. I mean, really, I think every school can beat down, but Silver Quill definitely is the most aggressive. All right, play the Forest in case I draw Cuboid Colony. I didn't, but I drew the Sky Coach, which at least I'll have a good 3-drop. Question is, do I get a Forest or Swamp, or do I get my Plains for Erode? So tap 2 creatures. Okay, so this lets them repeatedly brainstorm by tapping other creatures. I see. I do kind of want the Plains for the Snarl Song. Pretty awkward though. I think I'm gonna get. I have 1 Plains. I have multiple forests and swamps I can draw. Let's get the 1 Plains. I can always wander off this thing. It's better the later you erode, the better. You don't want to ramp them early game. All right, attacking me. Another creature? No. Like that. Okay. So maybe I just wander off. To be mana efficient. I can grapple something later. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it on their turn. I'm gonna quick study. Alright, let's just do it now. That thing's gonna become a problem eventually. Just get rid of it. Plus we want to start casting removal when we got Divergent Equation in hand. Okay. So I can grapple that. Yeah, I don't really want them to careful study. Sure, let's grapple it. We're missing a land drop there though. I love to Divergent Equation back the Snarl Song. We'll ideally wait to do this. Ideally I do this for 7 mana, get 3 spells back. Alright, land there is great. So now, I mean, he probably has removal in his hand. I could play the Scholar. He's just going to kill it. Could also just play the Biomancer and bait out removal. Kind of like that. Yeah, let's bait out removal. Or Essence Scatter. Right. Then I can attack him. I could erode my own creature if he has removal to get land 6. Yeah. That's fine. I'm not gonna erode. He plays like a Sky Whale or something, I'll feel foolish for eroding there. Like, that's a good one to erode. Yeah, I'm gonna erode here. Let's kill all of his creatures. I do gotta worry, Prismari does have some nasty spells late game. Alright, that's kind of good. So I can get Forest and then play Scholar. So let's go attack first. Run out Scholar. Next turn Snarl Song, get 2 4/4s, gain 4. Pretty far ahead on board too. I did fix his mana though. I gave him the Forest. So he's starting to draw a bunch of cards now. That's good, but I'm very far ahead on board. I guess he could have Cyclonic Rift. That's in the format. One of the Mystical Archive cards. I used Impractical Joke, 3 damage. Kill the Scholar. Tome Blasted. Okay, fair enough. Oh, wow. Card. Wow. I mean, I could do this first and then Snarl Song the next turn. Maybe that's better. Stock up. Gross. All right, let's get Wandering Archaic and I mean, I could get a land here, or I could just get a Wander Off. Let's get a Wander Off. I got Quandrix, gives it Cascade. 6. You're gonna need something good to get out of this. Not even sure. Well, you gotta kill Quandrix first. Quandrix into stock up. Gross. Next turn I can Snarl Song, Cascade for 6, get 2 4/4s, gain 4. That's a good one. To draw 2, they can put an X2, or a 2. Can you put anything into play? Not even a land? Could have put a land into play with it. Alright, so Quandrix down. Okay. Tragedy Feaster. I mean, I could play the Tragedy Feaster. Technically, I will have gained life. Yeah, actually. I mean, it's not mana efficient, but it's super threatening. And I'm going to be gaining life the next few turns, plus with the Snarl Song. So let's go do this. Attack, gain a life, so I don't have to sack anything. I got to deal with a 7/6. It's got Ward, discard a card. Tapping fast. What is this? Trample Reach enters with a ++1 counter for each color mana spent to cast it. So 5/5. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each color mana spent to cast that spell. Okay. I got the Wander off here. They have removal for the Tragedy Feaster? They do. They do have to discard a card. Alright. 6 damage. Okay. Sure. So let's see. Is there a way I could kill them? I do have 6 power on board, but I need another creature. The only way to make another creature... Actually, no, wait. I can... Exile target non-land permanent with mana value. This is mana value 6, I believe. The 2 hybrid ones, so I don't think I actually can exile it. Could Snarl Song and attack for 3. Or I could just wander off and attack for 3. Wander off and hold up Divergent Equation. Oh, this thing has reach. Okay, so I do actually need to... Let's wander off. And I guess I can attack for 4. Still have a Divergent Equation. I can also pump Biomancer. Actually, I guess I should have attacked and pumped the Biomancer. Would have gotten extra damage that way. Alright, 2 3/3s. Yeah, if I'd done that, I guess I still wouldn't necessarily have lethal. So I can get back a removal spell if I want. Yeah. So I could Sundering Archaic 1. And... oh, that gives me lethal. Alright. Sundering Archaic. Get one of these. Crew. Back with all. Alright. Visionary Dance, Mind into Matter. So they're splashing green for Mind into Matter and Embrace the Paradox. Just a bunch of decent Prismari cards. Okay. So I don't think I make any changes. Erode is a bit suspect just because they are splashing. Like I did fix them that game. That was awkward. I could cut the Erode, and I could put in like a mountain for Zealous Lorecaster. It's a bit greedy then, though. I feel like the Erode is still good though. Just cheap removal. Kill all their creatures. Ramping them is pretty bad. Yeah, like they have a bunch of expensive spells. They're splashing. Road is a little suspect. Like I could put in a bounce spell instead. Shrine enchantment. Countering an expensive spell. Actually, Quandrix Charm could be good. I could counter the Mind in a Matter. Counter Visionary's Dance. All right, let's put in Quandrix Charm. Do I cut the Erode? I could cut Send in the Send in the Pest gains life, which is good for the Tragedy Feaster. I think it's still good. All right, I'm going to cut the Erode. And I guess I don't need to play the Plains. The Forum. What if I play just a mountain, actually? Actually, what if I play this? Sure, just a tap land. Just for Converge. I'm okay with that. I don't know, maybe it's loose to cut when I'm playing Quandrix Charm just to play a red-white duel. I don't know, the Converge seems really good. Alright, this hand's solid. Like this one. Turn 2, Send in the Pest. Turn 3, I can attack with it. And then play Scholar. Maybe it's just better to play this first. Yeah. Let's play this one first. That's also better the later you make him discard. Alright. Well, they probably wouldn't have raided this thing, so maybe it didn't work out. I guess the downside of cutting the plains is that now all my vehicles don't get my 4th color. I feel like he's got more removal here, or like an Essence Scatter. I kind of just want to send in the Pest. Like, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's not mana efficient, but I think it's still good. They can discard a card. Waste their mana. So it seems like they have Essence Scatter or removal. They don't want to use removal on this. They can't Essence Scatter this. Discard that thing? Could have cast that last turn. So they, although they probably didn't want to because they want to pump it. Tragedy Feaster. I mean, it's a little risky if they kill the Pest. I have to start sacrificing things, but let's start with an attack and see what happens. Feels like they have a counterspell or removal. We do have to deal with this, though. I'm going to run it out. I can kill the Pest. That makes things a little awkward for me. But I can play the Scholar. I'll have stuff to sacrifice. I mean, they can't ignore this. They can do the 5 damage spell, do 6. Or do 6 damage for 5 mana. Yeah. Alright, they discard a card. If I get another land, I can get their last 2 cards here. Sure. Nice. So let's get their last 2 cards. I got Hydro Channeler and Artistic Process. Alright. Now I should be able to take over from here. And exile their next play with the Archaic. Draw 3 cards. Alright. I'm just going to run out this Essence Net Scholar. Save these for when they play a creature. I can kill it. Alright. sure. So they can start surveilling. Next turn, I can grow this to a 4/5. If they like play a creature. I guess the only downside is they play like a 4-mana 4/4. Then this can't exile it, and this can't kill it. And maybe I should have kept in. Oh no, never mind. I added a mountain. No, I didn't add a mountain. I added a red-white duel, so I can't find a fourth color with my sky coaches. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. See now, yeah, I can't actually. No, I can kill it with Together as one. That's lucky. Right. Kill that. Grow my Grapholon. This has got to be the nail in the coffin here. Attack for 6. Yeah, definitely should have kept in an off-color land for the Sky Coaches, but we're doing just fine. Okay. So now I can exile that. Attack for even more damage. Put him to 2. And they should be dead next turn. At 31 here. Alright, that's game. Nice. Here. Don't need the extra triggers. Just get in with this guy. Alright. Good way to kick off Strixhaven. Nice little 3-0. Together as one. Hell of a card. Does seem like the Converge decks are good. Let's check the deck out. Yeah, Together one, obviously amazing. Sky Coach was solid. I don't know if it's better than Zamon's Experiment. Being able to ramp with Experiment is quite nice. Could have been better to have the Experiment. That's a tough one. Such a decent removal. Tragedy Feaster, I think this card is very, very good in Witherbloom. In my deck, it was fine in my deck. Like, even if you can't trigger the life gain every turn, like, they have to kill it. They can't just, like, sure, you're losing a land or something, like maybe a pest or a land every turn. Well, probably not a pest, because you would keep that to gain life. But you're losing maybe like a bad creature or a land every turn. But, I mean, they have to respond to this soon. So you're not getting too many turns where you're just sacrificing permanents. Like maybe 1 to 2. But you're getting some huge attacks in. So it's almost like a, you know, it's making them lose stuff as well. Expend resources. So I think it's still good. Even in a deck like this. Quandrix obviously insane. One game we casted, we cascaded into stock up. It's pretty backbreaking. Snarl Song seemed very good to me. I think if you can do this for 4 or 5, it's just pretty backbreaking. It's just a bunch of board presence. Stabilizes you with a life gain as well. Archaic was fine. Together it's one of the best Converge cards you can get. And Divergent Equation meant like this deck rarely ran out of gas. Like even if I cast my Haymakers, like Together as one, Snarl Song, I can then get them back and all my other removal with this late game. I think this card is nice in the grindier matchups. So yeah, I mean, we missed a couple picks there and had to play some kind of janky cards, but deck still felt pretty powerful. So I'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we're gonna do lots of more of these drafts. So see you in the next one.